for those who are old enough to remember the dot-com bubble, and to remember the beginning of internet, which again, I was very, very young, but I can still remember. And of course, from research that I was doing, take any major company that you see today. First of all, 99 failed. Yeah. Like there was 99% of the companies closed. They went bust. Just like we're seeing today, first of all, with Georgia, with Solana, with not Solana, sorry, with the Celsius, Trip Capital Arrows, all of Three Arrow Capitals, all of those guys, right? Now, it's all normal. It's how it's supposed to be. Because if you look at history, it's always happening in any type of new industry. We are in a new, that's exactly the indicator, by the way, for a new industry. That's how you know you are not late. The opposite, you are early. Those who come now to crypto, they're early. They don't understand it yet, but you are still very, very early.
And I think that it's not financial advice, but I think that the people that missed it in 2017, it's the right time to step into the crypto world. Why? Because I think, as a trader, and you as a trader, you're looking for the downturns to step in.
Of course, you want to buy the dip.
Yeah, buy the dip.
100%, yeah. With it, I also believe that, again, it's scary times, especially when you're new, especially that the crypto. I think the difference with crypto and different traditional investments, instruments and assets is that it's in crypto, you have much more unexperienced type of investors. First timers, let's call it newbies, right?
Of course.
Like, for example, if you look about people that don't really have any financial background or don't have any understanding in regard to investment, usually you don't want to see them to go and buy S&P 500 or NASDAQ, or you see them like analyzing different stocks. Definitely. Or earning report, right season and all of these things. And they tell you, okay, which we're going to buy. They just don't touch it. They basically, most of the people are not touching things they don't know. The unknown is scary. I think crypto, it's the only one that ever came to us that basically knew investors, let's call it, are not scared of it in a way. They're buying. Now, that's the problem. That's the weak hands, basically, because they're buying and then the price crash in 10% or 8% or 14 or like what we just witnessing 70, 80%. For them, it's the end of the world. They're like, okay, it's done. It's zero. Like, that's it. All my money is gone. When they see, let's say, $1,000 go down to $300, for them, they're done. That's it. And this is the weak hands, and that's why we're seeing this volatile, like how volatile it is, just because there is so many weak hands there, right? So immediately when you get a crash, they are fueling those crashes. Not to mention about all the leverage that's going on in this market. It's a super over-leveraged market, and every time that you have an over-leveraged market, you get insane crashes and pumps as well, just because the buying power it's much stronger, which is a fake. It's artificial buying power. So you see that, but. To go back to the point of being early, and I want to go back to the point also of your project. So if basically we understand that we are in the beginning, just like with the internet world, right? Just like the internet started, and then you got companies like Google, PayPal, and all of those companies, Amazon, all of those companies that started, right? In your case, basically, you're creating the marketplace for all of those companies to come in.
Yeah.
So a company like mine, for example, like SendCrypto to come in, like any company any project that will decide that he wants to take part of this new world, which called blockchain and crypto, you are basically his place. You're the marketplace for him to be. So in this case, what would be your advice as the one that basically welcome all of those new devs? What would be your advice for a project that is thinking about starting right now? Would you tell them like, listen, wait, hold up, not a good time, wait a little bit? Or would you like, what would you be your advice? Like, how would you tell them to strategize this enter to the market?